Today I'm going to be teaching you how to change a tire. First thing you're going to want to do is go to the back of the car in the trunk and look for where the spare tire is. The spare tires are sometimes hard to find because they blend the cover with the floor. But like you see, it's just a handle and you pull it up. They sometimes have these hold up the flap from coming back down. The next thing you want to do is pull out the jack. I'm going to take out the jack from the trunk. This one's a little harder. I'm gonna sit the jack down. You wanna walk back, and you wanna get out the breaker bar. This is a breaker bar. They're shaped like L's. They're pretty easy to use if you know how to use them. So before you even jack up the car, you wanna loosen the lug. Always put it on an angle where you can step on it so you're not fighting it. I'm going the wrong way, so I'm gonna have to flip it back. I'm gonna step on it. Oh my gosh, looks all tight. What in the world, buddy? Alright, see? Now that one's loose. And you want to do this with all of them. 2. Three. 4. And 5. Now that all the lugs are loose, oh, this one's not loose. Okay, make sure all of them are loose. Now that one's loose. Now they're all loose. Now I wanna get out the spare tire. This car has studs. Some cars have studs, some cars have nuts. Cars with nuts are actually easier because the cars with nuts, you can sit the tire when the stud's coming out of the hub, and you don't have to line it up as much. So you want to get out your spare tire. Now you want to look under your car, and you always want to find this. This is a jacking point. You can jack on this and it won't mess up the body or the frame or anything. If you would have went on something like this that's plastic, it would have broke and the car would have dropped. But if you go on a mounting point, there's no risk of it breaking. I'm just gonna jack this up. Take a minute. Now you're gonna want to turn this jack until it touches the body mount. Some manufacturers send you this. This is a little bit wider than body mount, and it'll could spin it like this with your finger so it'll come off quicker. You could spin it all the way out, or you could spin it out to the edge. I usually spin them halfway out. See? Comes all the way out, and it's pretty easy. Out. Spin, 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 spin. Out. Spin, 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 spin. Alright. Now, all cars might not come off as easy as that. This one just came off easier because this car gets maintenance all the time. And yeah, some cars you might have to give it a little kick to come off. This car, you didn't have to kick it. So, and some cars come with certain bolts for the spare tire. This car is one of them. This car comes with special bolts for the spare tire, because those ones are too long, because the rim is a different design than the spare. And now what you're going to want to do is take out these spares, these spare bolts for the car. There will be 5 of them. If there's not 5, you're going to have a problemo. Alright, now you want to line up the wheel with the hose, and there's a little lip on here that the wheel will sit on. It won't sit there for long, so I advise you have your bolts right next to you, so you can just, and once you get one in, after that you could kind of just let it go. take them off, you do the same thing to put them back on. Oh, okay. That one. Oh, okay. Alright. Bar popped off. No worries. No worries. Alright. Alright. Now they're all tight. Now, I'm gonna pick up your old bolts. Not your old ones, but the ones that come with the regular tire. And you want to pick up all your tools, walk back to the trunk, and you want to put them back in this foam block. I suggest you do this while the foam block is out. And once it goes in, it's way harder. I'm not really sure how this set up. I know the breaker bar goes here. This jack, I'm assuming, goes right here, like this. This car has a Velcro around it so you don't hear bumping around. Other cars might have that, I'm not sure. I'm gonna strap that in and take this back in its spot. Everything goes back in its place. I don't know. I don't think the regular wheel will fit down in here, actually. I'm gonna put this in before you put the jack down. Or at least like push it somewhat down. Like that. So you want to screw that, then you want to let this down. This is a mat, WeatherTech mat my mom bought. And you want to take your flat tire. This would be flat if you got a flat. And you want to sit it in the trunk, and now you're done. Now you changed your tire, it's on all good, and now you can drive away. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.